Caitlin Viral. Number 8, Aya Laure. Number 11, Alina Bicar. Number 12, Casey Galdones. And number 16, their captain, Cici Rondina. For their libero, number 17, Janelle Delerio. And for their head coach, Emilio Kung Fu Reyes. And now for their opponents, the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Number 3, Dina Wong. Number 4, Jules Samonte. Number 7, Maddie Madayal. Number 9, Pongal Gaston. Number 10, Kat Tolentino. And number 14, their captain, Bea De Leon. For their libero, number 18, Kim Hekeliana. And their head coach, Oliver Almadro.
We are ready for game number 1 of this matchup between UST and Ateneo. And as I mentioned earlier, 4 rookies in the starting 6 of the Golden Tigresses. Very impressive. Janelle Delerio, the libero. Aya Laure, this year's Rookie of the Year. Casey Galdones, the middle blocker. And of course, Isa Jimenez, who has started in the last 2 games for UST for the very first time. Very impressive as well. For the Lady Eagles, we have 3 graduating players. Bea De Leon, Maddie Madayag, and of course, the libero, Kim Hekeliana, who is very familiar with this type of atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, these, the starting 6s of both teams are the regular ones you've seen, especially in the Final Four.
And we are officially underway. This is the first rally of game number 1 for the UAP Season 81 Women's Volleyball Finals. Quick attack for De Leon. Could not set it up properly. UST will get the first point here in the finals.
Yeah, I think that's really just nerve setting in for Dina Wong. That set was, we saw it, it happened in front of us. It was too low for Bea De Leon.
And it is a blinding sight from where we are sitting because it is a sea of yellow balloons being clapped by the UST community, who has been rejuvenated with their return to the finals. Samonte tipping it over to the other side, popped up by Rondina. Ngayon naman ang bola, pupunta kay Laure. But Ateneo showing their height very early in this match. Tolentino and De Leon collaborating for that block point.
Yeah, blockers obviously have scouted, you know, their opponents. Laure, number 1 in scoring in terms of efficiency. So, you know, the blockers have to work double time, and that's a great start in terms of defense for Ateneo.
That was the 151st block of the season for the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Best in the league.
Alina Bicar.
But Alina Bicar, who has shown fearlessness as of late, winning that joust. And remember, Doreen, it was the 2 of us who covered that game after the Holy Week when Coach Kung Fu surprisingly reinserted Alina Bicar in the starting unit.
Yeah, and he did mention in the interview that there's a reason. Obviously, she's being the veteran, you know, and she plays well for UST.
Samonte with a hit. The rally will continue. Bola babalik sa Ateneo side. Pinasa ni Hekeliana kay Wong. Sinet naman para kay Tolentino. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Picar. Binigay kay Laure. Cross-court for the kill. The Rookie of the Year, Aya Laure, announcing her entry to the finals.
And you know she's gonna get her points even when she got blocked earlier.
Let's take a look at it one more time. The future Queen Tiger, Aya Laure, getting the point. And let's go now to Makayla Chavez.
Antonio and Noreen, to get here today, it has been a long drive. And now that it's finally happening, Coach Kung Fu Reyes exclaimed, ibuhos na natin lahat na makakaya, huwag sasayangin to. You know what? He had a vivid vision that today's match will be tougher than what you could ever imagine. And so these ladies were harnessed by the coaches real hard. In the last game, Cici Rondina was telling the girls na bantay sarado nga siya. And so this time around, the coaching staff managed to pull off new tactics, which won't only be focusing on the team's wing spikers, because for sure the opposing team's power game happens. We may not have the tallest players in the league, but what we certainly have is their overflowing trust in themselves mentors, and system. Tall enough to dominate the Araneta Coliseum today. That's all for now. Back to you, Anton and Marine.
This UST Golden Tigers squad, this UST community is looking to overcome all the doubt today.
Yeah.
Dahil ang kanilang mantra, kami naman, they want to rise to the top. And that has been their goal throughout the entire season. 81 Bicar punching it to the other side. Wong on a 1-2 play does not work. Golden Tigresses were ready. Rondina hitting it from the back row. Ngayon naman, it's a running attack for Madayag. But the blockers were there. That was Ea Laure.
Long rally we're having.
Bicar, ibabalik kay Laure. Cross-court again for the kill.
You gotta love the way she reads the blocker. She gets blocked. I'll adjust. She did that and she gets the kill.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Ea Laure soaring and scoring for USD. You gotta love the atmosphere here in the finals. And as I mentioned earlier, Kim Hekeliana is very familiar about that. And to tell us more, we've got Franny Reyes.
Anton and Noreen, this is Kim Hekeliana's 5th finals appearance. She already has 2 championships under her belt, and she didn't actually expect herself to be fighting for her 3rd championship. She had a lot of self-doubt coming from injury and joining a team that had grown a lot without her. But it was thanks to Coach O's program that she was able to develop and regain her confidence. Now, Kim, of all the seniors, has the most championship experience. She was there during Ateneo's Cinderella run. So I asked her what her team needs to win, and she answered one thing: teamwork. Other teams might have a LeBron, the highlight of their game, but not this team. Team effort has been the Lady Eagles' strength all season, and it's what will bring them closer to their goal, the championship. What else do you think they need if they want to win today?
Well, everything that you mentioned is part of the ingredients that Ateneo needs to cook up to win their 3rd championship in UAAP history. And you're right about that, Franny. Season 76, Season 77, the back-to-back championships of the Ateneo Lady Eagles, Kim Hekeliana was there.
Yep. Obviously, you know, the experience she has, and if she can talk to the girls, and I'm sure she did, that's going to be big for Ateneo.
I'll tell you what has been big for UST though. Isa Jimenez, one of the rookies, one of the 4 rookies in the starting unit, coming from out of nowhere, starting in the most pressure-packed games against De La Salle University and emerging as a spark plug for Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
That's true, and playing in probably the biggest game of her life. And again, we always mention these are bonus points for UST. If Jimenez, Galdones, and Viray can score.
And UST is off to a blazing start here in game number 1. 7-3 is our tally. And Ea Laure has already had 2 cross-court kills here in this contest, Noreen.
Yeah, and they're really just showing us why they're number 1 in spiking. Their percentages are really way up there.
Ea Laure with a service ace. Kami naman, yan ang hirit ng buong komunidad ng UST as they are up 8-3.
First technical timeout.
That's Pam and Kent Gonzalez in attendance today for game number 1. They are the stars of the Eric Mati movie Quaresma, together with the megastar Sharon Cuneta, showing on May 15. So we've got the celebrities in the house for this matchup between España and Katipunan. And the balloons are up and making noise as the Golden Tigresses have shown their stripes here in the first set.
Yeah, they're serving very well. We mentioned that in the pregame. They're number 2 in aces. coming into today's game, and they're using that. Ateneo really having problems with their first ball early on here in the first set.
Free ball, mapupunta sa UST. Bicar, ibibigay kay Rondina. Rondina could not hit that ball properly.
That's an uncharacteristic error for CC Rondina. We can say also she is human. There's nerves setting in for her.
Maddie Madayag
Now serving.
wanting to graduate as a champion. Nobody has tallied more kill blocks than Maddie this season
Eagle.
with 44. But how about that? Her 18th service ace here in season 81.
Yeah, I remember I thought a couple of seasons ago, before she had that ACL, she was actually #1 in serving.
Yeah.
And then she went down. But that goes to show the different talent that she has.
And we can see right now that Ateneo has checked CC Rondina. She's definitely a marked woman here in this match, Noreen.
Definitely. That being #1 in blocking will be put to full use against a CC Rondina today.
Ateneo has trimmed the UST lead to 3. Madayag again at the service line.
That's a great serve.
Bicar, it's a combination play. Jimenez could not get it through.
Down the line, CC Rondina.
CC Rondina just going down the line. You know, she has that talent really of looking for that hole in the opponent's court.
And that was CC's first points of the finals.
At the line, Casey Galdona.
We know she's going to score more than that.
Oh yeah. 35 the last time these two played.
Rondina at the net.
And how about that? CC Rondina getting up there as Coach Oliver Almadro calls this timeout.
Hindi bibitawan yung quicker natin muna din eh. Nagbibitaw ka ng quicker na hindi sa tama yung timing. Hindi pwede 2 minutes may concern. Tingnan mo muna, tingnan mo yung vlog mo. Anong klaseng vlogger ba meron ka? Nandyan yan, ganyan dyan. Anong klaseng vlogger, Dina? Tingnan mo muna.
Ngayon, ang atake natin, unahin mo muna yung quicker natin. Pagdating mo sa quick, patong ang kaya open.
You know, 3 seems to be the magic number for both these coaches. Coach Kung Fu Reyes, a 3-time UAP champion as a player back in season 61, 63, and season 65. Bilang coach naman si Coach Oliver Almadro, the architect of that three-peat of the Ateneo men's volleyball team from 2015 to 2017.
So they will part ways in this series.
Bongay, papalo. Could not get it over.
Not over.
Yeah, she buries that into the net.
It was Samonte who set that one up for Bongay Gaston.
Yeah, you know, for Ateneo, we always say the first ball is key because they really have to use their strength in getting the middle blockers involved. Talking about Bea de Leon, Maddie Madayag. But we need to mention also the wing hitters have got to be consistent. Talking about Cruz Samonte and Bongay Gaston, especially in this series. Because once you have a poor reception or poor first ball, your options are really going out to your wing hitters. That's why they have to play big.
Rondina. You know what? UST has been successful when it comes to that type of attack. Cross court from the left side. Kanina nakadalawa na si Ea Laure. Ngayon naman, it is CC Rondina.
Yeah, obviously following a game plan by Coach Kung Fu. And why not? If you are scoring, if you're successful, then keep going to that and adjust as Ateneo's defense adjusts as well.
And that's a service ace for Jimenez. And I tell you, this rookie has been making waves as of late for UST.
Yeah, but again, we gotta mention first ball woes of Ateneo continues here in the first set.
In the first round, Jimenez only had 4 points in the entire first round. Second round, 26. So she really emerged late in the season.
You gotta love that from her.
Meanwhile, yung beach volleyball partner ni CC Rondina nakapuntos na naman. Caitlin Viray off of this back set. from Alina Bicar.
Well, Bicar's been playing so well for UST. That's why she's there. We talked about her not starting a lot of games, but when it matters, she's there.
Good read by Danny Ravenna as that ball sailed out. But UST with a 7-point cushion here in set number 1.
And substitution, Maraginot
Ateneo.
coming in for Dina
Jaja
Wong.
Maragino
But what about
in
UST?
for Dina
Also,
Wong.
the reason why they have a pretty comfortable lead is their errors. You know, they have minimized it so far here in the first set.
Jaja Maraginot in for Dina Wong. Let's see kung magbabago ang ihip ng hangin dito para sa Ateneo. It's a back set for Tolentino who gets through. Wow!
Dina.
UST giving Ateneo a taste of their own medicine. And the Golden Tigresses are up 16-8. The Trinoma Green Light Sale is back and it's happening on May 17 to 19. Walk on the latest looks with up to 70% off at your favorite stores.
Back to the game.
As I said earlier,
Serving.
it's a sea of yellow
Captain
right in
Rondina.
front of us.
Yeah.
Pag tumingin naman tayo sa likod, it's the warmth of blue
I mean,
na
you
ating
look right,
nararamdaman.
you look right, you look left. It's really predominantly yellow here.
Meanwhile, Jules
Samonte.
Samonte taking advantage of the situation and slamming it down.
Oh, they needed that from her. And for Ateneo, you're hoping that will boost her confidence. I was talking about how important the role of a Jules Samonte and a Ponggay Gaston is for Ateneo.
Jules Samonte, former UAAP Rookie of the Year, has started in now 16 of the 17 matches of the Lady Eagles here in season 81. Bea de Leon starting off this brand new rally. Wow, going down the line, Caitlin Viray disguising that hit, looking like she was gonna go cross-court.
So you can see really the focus USD has so far here in the first set. Everybody just knows, or they know what they're supposed to do.
And look who's in the house, Mr. Mayhem himself, Coach Aldin Ayo, checking in.
Jules Samonte.
Second attack point for Jules Samonte. Again, no, that has to be consistent. But for me, really, so far, Ateneo not going too much to their middle blockers, which is a strength for them. So they're having problems right now with offense.
Rafi Verano is also in attendance. So the personalities from basketball
You said
are
it.
here.
You said it. Celebrities are coming. Personalities are coming.
This is the place to be. The Araneta Coliseum as we begin this epic final series between UST and Ateneo. Bicar. Oh, that's on the line for Alina Bicar.
Wow. They're really on point today. You know, the whole series so far, even the final for Bicar has been big.
Watch it. Listen up. Let's just watch it. Let's not dwell on it. Okay? No problem. Iisa-isahin natin. Ang importante, you want the point. Nangyayari kasi, hinihintay natin masyado na magkamali yung kalaban. No, it will not happen. It's because the momentum is still there. Shift lang tayo ng momentum ang gagawin natin.
Hindi pwede manghuhula kayo. Ngayon, in doubt kayo. Kunin yung bola, buhayin natin. Pero kung alam nyo outside, kung lang kung anong siyempre si Onyo na out. Let's go, let's go!
Yeah, well, Coach Oliver encouraging the girls, really telling them that they have to want the point, they have to fight for the point and not expect USD to give it to them or to commit the errors. Very good huddle for them.
Maru Banatikla, who was part of the last UAAP championship for USD back in UAAP season 72.
Ah, that long ago.
We're gonna see a lot of them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have a Gatorade fueled spike of the game courtesy of Maddie Madayag.
That's a great set from Maraguinot. And they needed that, you know, they need to get the flow of their offense going.
You know, that's what Matt Zilla does best.
That's true.
That running attack of hers.
That's why Ateneo wants to see more of that and less of that. Oh, the USD former superstars. Yeah, Mary Jean Bals and Venus Bernal in the house.
Substitution, USD.
Meanwhile,
Rachel,
we have
Roldan,
another rookie
into
trying to
serve.
make an impact here. Roldan coming in for USD.
Inside, Ponga, Gaston.
That's a good tip there by Ponga. You know, that's nice of Ateneo. I mean, coming off that huddle with Coach Oliver, want the point, fight for the point, and that's one way to do it. Oh, good serve.
Picar, Rodina, Maraguinot, Tolentino, Roldan popping it up from the back row. Rodina trying to go long on
No
that down
touch.
the line.
Outside.
Okay, asking for a check ball, but all linesmen just staying put. Yeah.
At ngayon naman mapapatawag ng timeout si Coach
Golden
Gofo
Tigers.
Reyes.
Okay, yun lang ulit. First option natin. Sabihin, hindi dumadaan si Jose. Kailangan hindi lumilipad ang bola sa dulo. Makagatin muna natin sa dulo. Ano lang naman ang kailangan natin doon. Doon sa...
Oh, Madi! Oo nga! Pag-shot, pwede ka kumuha ha! Hey! Hey, pattern ha! Hey! Okay, ito tayo! Hey, again! Pag tayo nag-shot, patience! Pag tayo nag-umatake, aggressive! Okay, cover tayo ha! Go!
Well, Coach Kung Fu obviously wants to get the middle involved as well so that they can get some blockers off of CC Rondina.
And of course,
Yeah.
Ate EJ is inside the Araneta Coliseum
Back to the
as
game.
well.
Maddie,
And the fans
Madaya,
awaiting
to serve.
her comeback.
Oo.
No?
Bago nagsimula yung season, pinaalala ni Coach Kung Fu na may playing years pa si Ate EJ. And she's a deadly combination with Ea, obviously. They won a championship together in the girls division back in season 76 with Pongkay Gaston, who was their teammate
Wow,
sa
yeah.
USD. So ngayon, magkalaban na sila.
Donning different colors.
Madayag.
Another good serve.
Rodina na naman. Switching it up!
Austin,
Ateneo was not
Rondina.
ready.
She really has... She's so creative. I'm talking about Rondina, you know. She can hit it to the net, commit her errors, but she comes back. That's what you love about her attitude.
It's her well-roundedness as a volleyball player that makes CC great as well, among many things.
Yeah, among many things.
Coach Kung Fu knows the importance of getting
On
this
to the
first set.
Jaja, Maraguinot.
That's why he's so intense, up on his feet. His team on top 21-15.
Yeah, but if you're Ateneo, you're down by 6, but you have a full front row, a very
Bea,
tall one at
De
that,
Leon.
Tolentino, Bea, De Leon, and Gaston. So you want to take advantage of that. You know, for Maraguinot, continue to serve well. For Ateneo, you want to block well.
And the 5'11" Bea De Leon, the graduating team captain, tipping it down. The intensity is ever present with Bea De Leon.
And that's the mom of Maraginot, Jaja Maraginot. Novel.
Jaja, too strong on that serve though.
That's gotta hurt, really. You know, Coach Oliver talking about momentum being obviously on the side of UST. You're trying to create yours. Talking about Ateneo, and then you commit a service error.
Almost an ace for Jimenez. Picar, back set. And our referees, Gaspillo and Eusebio, discussing matters here.
Yeah, that's a good call because the block touched the hand, and the ball touched the hand of the blocker, which is Bongay Gaston, and then it rolled to the antenna. So the point really is for UST.
Tolentino. Ravenna.
Another free ball.
Picar, kanino siya pupunta? Cici Rodina! How about that? The MVP showing us something new.
She is effective in all parts of the court, really.
Rodina sliding and gliding for USD.
And going cross-court at that. Wow.
May mga tinatago
USD
pa
now
itong si
at
Cici
set
Rodina.
point.
Sabi ni Coach Kung Fu, wala nang tinatago. Meron.
Reaching
Have you
beyond
seen
the
that
net
play the entire
on
season?
Rodina.
I don't think I've seen that play.
I think I've dreamt of it. Parang I wasn't surprised though.
USD is at set point. 24-17.
Yeah, Vanny Gandler.
Well, she played well in the PVL. Averaged 6.9 points per match for Ateneo.
Oh, what a serve.
Rodina again! Same play, same
Dominance.
results.
Set one
Sherry
to
bomb.
the Tigresses.
In the house.
Igniting the España faithful. I usually say it for the middle blockers, but this is Cici Rodina dashing and smashing that volleyball. And UST announcing their entry and return to the finals after 8 years, taking set number 1, 25-17. On one side, you see blue. On the other side, you see yellow. Noringo, what can you say about this type of atmosphere?
Oh, we always love to be in the finals, and you know, you have two schools who are hungry to be in this position. Really, it's inexplainable. But this one we can explain. The statistics. You can talk about the attacks. We talked about USD using their strengths. Number 1 in attacks. They use it. Out attack Ateneo 13-5. That is a no-no for Ateneo. Just 5 points. Service aces, they're number 2. They're doing that. We talked about them committing more errors. It's you know, it happened. But Ateneo, we got to mention, they have to use their block. If USD raises their level of play and, you know, becomes at par with Ateneo in blocking, that's a bad sign for Ateneo. A good sign for USD. And for Ateneo, first ball. They really have to work double time on their first ball because they cannot convert attacks. You know, 5 attacks just too little, especially in an atmosphere like this.
And Cici Rondina just scored her 3rd consecutive point for a total of 8 points already here in game number 1. Picar trying to get crafty. Ateneo foils it. Laure with a hit. Ball is high up in the air. Ateneo starting with Maraguinot here in set number 2. And that ball hit long.
And the struggles of the offense of Ateneo, again, no, coming from the first set to the second set.
This year was not just all about kami naman. It was also because of Milena Alessandrini para kay Amiga. Isa pa sa kanilang mga mantra this season for USD.
Yeah, that actually started it all, no? When they played for her, you know, they became a team with a mission.
Milena was last year's Rookie of the Year. All right, let's go now to Michaela Chavez.
Anton and Noreen, it has already been a grueling match filled with breathtaking scenarios. 1 set down pa lang yan. And it may have appeared that the España base got their bearings right. Everything clicked right away for them. But the team refuses to celebrate this early, you know, because as if this persists, no doubt they can get today's win now. Okay, now just to give a little fun fact, our steady setter, Maki Galanza, is celebrating her birthday today. The Spearless Tigress has only one wish, and that is to catch the biggest parade this season. The hopes remain alive, and so just expect the girls to elevate their intensity even more for this set. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Michaela. We have not seen Mafe Galanza today, but we can't forget that she started in 10 out of the 16 matches for USD leading up to this final series.
And we will see that that substitution, the normal substitution, but not yet.
We have to be aggressive. We have to be persistent. Okay. Scott, Buddy, I don't care kung anong gawin nyo sa bola, pero hindi dapat sigurado. Eh hindi, ang layo mo sa net, gusto mo gawin. Palo! Palo ni ko-cover sa atin. Hindi gawa ng paraan. Eh, ito mo, itingin natin. Come on, we have to go back. We have to go back. Anong gagawin? Pag natin ang gagawin ni Rondina.
Faith, trust, and courage. We've heard all about this from Coach Oliver Almagro throughout the years, Noreen. You and I know this. And that's what they have to go back to in a situation like this.
Yep. I mean, really, you can see, birthday today.
So she just turned 19, Mafe Galanza.
Very young. Oh yeah, that's true. And I like it when Coach Oliver said, look at your look, says it all already. They got to go get back into this match.
Tolentino can get them back. Yep. Kat Tolentino letting out her version of a roar as she scores, rising and surprising the USD defense. Let's go now to Franny Reyes.
We saw a lot of errors on that first set as well as subpar reception on the side of the Lady Eagles, but Coach O does not want them to dwell on those mistakes. They've got to keep going. They've got to breathe, relax. And before this set, Coach O even told them that they have to remember to execute their plays. If they want to take this set, they've got to play smarter and hopefully get back to playing like themselves. Now, Coach O has a saying, play with your mind and win with your heart. Hopefully the girls can remember that and really translate that saying onto the court today. Back to you guys.
We've already talked about the credentials of Coach Oliver Almagro. We've seen him through the years, a
Someone
proven winner,
off the block.
one of the best motivators.
Yeah.
So Coach Oliver knows how to get his team back on track.
Yeah, I mean, when you listen to the huddle, it really makes a lot of sense. It really depends on the girls to respond and to listen. And for UST, so far so good because obviously the girls have been responding to Coach Kung Fu and they've been playing well so far.
De Leon, sharp serve, Delerio. Delerio has been so impressive as a rookie libero for UST. May time pa naglaro yan with a wrist injury on both her wrists. Meanwhile, another rookie continues to make noise, and her name is Casey Galdones. A JRS Express best play of the game. How about that, Noreen?
Yeah, I mean, we talked again, no? We talked about the supporting cast of UST, and they're stepping up to the plate. And and for the UST fans, you should be excited for the years to come.
Basketball legends Kevin Ferrer and Aljon Mariano from UST are in attendance as well, and they're smiling, they're happy because UST is leading Ateneo 8-2.
First technical timeout.
Once again, we'd like to remind everybody that the Trinoma Greenlight Sale is back and it's happening from May 17 to 19. So sa mga mahilig mag-shopping dyan, you've got 70% off at your favorite stores.
Back to the action.
Also love sales. Ayan na. It's your chance.
8-2 in favor of UST. Madayag trying to get a quick one in. Rondina from the back row, popped up by Gaston. Ngayon naman, Maraginot trying to push it over to the other side. Caldones tipping it over, but Ravena was there. Ngayon naman si Samonte ang papalo. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Maraginot, back set for Tolentino.
Oh, that's huge for Kat Tolentino. She's been the one carrying Ateneo so far in this match.
4 points in the match for the #1 scorer of the Lady Eagles, Kat Tolentino. A fudgy bar, O-bar sa saya moment.
What a tough angle there for Kat Tolentino.
Vicar, one-handed set for the rookie, Casey Galdones.
From the middle.
What confidence Vicar has. You know, I mean, she's setting everyone's just responding. I guess, you know, she's probably talked to all her teammates and said, just be ready to hit.
Sinabi nga ni Coach Kung Fu, sila lang ang nakakaalam kung ano nangyayari behind closed doors. Trusting his veteran Alina Vicar after the Holy Week break to once again become the starting center of this team. Another UAP legend, L.A. Tenorio. One of the best point guards in Philippine basketball history.
Oh, yeah. Different eras of sports, different eras, all...
Sa ngayon, mas marami pa yung mga basketball players.
Oo nga.
Pero mamaya, may kita-kita natin yung mga yan. They're all here. Inside the big dome, Maddie Madayag doing what she does best.
You know, Coach O said it right. They have to be patient. He said that. He's telling the girls, we have to be patient. They have to be 1 point at a time. Try to get their groove back because they're down a set in this series so far.
That was Maddie Madayag's 45th kill block of the season.
Monster numbers.
Rondina defying gravity.
Rondina off the block.
Again, you know, the manner in which she gets her points. It really varies. Why? Because again, she's just so smart. and so creative.
9 points in the match now for CC Rondina. And look at Galdones doesn't even seem to be rattled, but as I say that, sending it long.
You know what's nice about UST so far is I think they, Coach Kung Fu, I'm sure, no, created the atmosphere within the players that, you know, no jitters. You were mentioning a lot of these girls are rookies, and so far they're playing like they're not rookies.
Tsaka ang babata pa.
Yeah.
Rondina with another cross-court kill breaks into double digits.
And the fifth pump after that.
The MVP doing MVP things. CC Rondina.
Yeah. And you know, what she brings to her teammates is really, you know, let's just play our game, you know, her teammates, because we have CC and Ed doing their jobs.
The rookies have been doing damage. And I've been talking about how young a lot of them are. Jimenez is just 19. Galdones is just 19. Delerio is 19 as well. Laure is also just 19. Galanza turned 20 today. The kids are all right.
Yeah, the kids are all right.
Picar. Ravena. Tolentino. Picar. Rondina! Cherry bomb!
Unstoppable!
OMG! You know, every time she goes up, it's like there are no blockers. But yes, it is a great set. Just a blocker, but the gun was late.
You cannot measure the heart and the will and determination of CC Rondina.
Second technical.
Kailangan mag-usap na kayo kung saan pumupunta. Kailangan nila, look. Hey, look. Again, Jules, you have to move back pa din para ma-disigurado mo kung inside or outside. Pangalawa, Bea, huwag mo kasi tapatan yung center. Nakatapat ka sa center.
Ano ba yung ulit yan? Ang ginawa mo kanina, iwanan mo ulit sa mga.
Let's go!
You know, CC Rondina has single-handedly exceeded the output in terms of attack points. Rondina's got 9 attack points. The entire Ateneo team just has 8 as of the moment.
Yeah, I mean, in the first set, Ateneo only had 5 attack points. You know, that's uncharacteristic for them. They are number 2 in spiking, so 5 attack points really is unheard of.
Free ball, mapupunta sa UST. Picar, binigay sa gitna para kay Viray. Ngayon naman, Gaston ang papalo. Ball is back up in the air. CC will hit. Samonte was there. Jaja to De Leon. Rondina again.
Oh, good defense.
There's the pass by Samonte to Maraginot. Bongay Gaston could not get it over. As we have crossed the Gatorade hydration checkpoint.
Yeah, you know, the struggles of the wing hitters continues really. They've got to get over that. For me, they have to, you know, get over the hump and get their confidence back, because we know what they can do.
Viray hitting it over right away to the other side. De Leon will try again. They go to Tolentino now. Oh. Wow, Jimenez keeping this rally going. Rondina and Laure both wanting to get to that volleyball.
Exactly. And let's joke about it. Great minds think alike. They both wanted to attack that at the same time. Look at that reaction.
Serving, Jaja
Maraginon. Her first finals experience. Gaston could not get it through.
Good cover.
Now it's a back set for Tolentino. Picar to Rondina, avoiding the blockers.
Good dig.
Quick attack.
Maitland Viray.
The Golden Tigresses listen to the community after this quick attack by Viray.
Yeah, but what a set by Picar. Really twisting in midair.
Chance of MVP reverberating inside the arena at the Coliseum. Laure.
Net touch on Ateneo.
And that's an error on the side of Ateneo. The Golden Tigresses with a 16-7 lead here in set number 2. We are saying hello to those watching via the I1 app. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta. And of course, it's not just sports you can check out there. You can check out some Kapamilya teleseries and movies as well. So keep tuning in to the I1 app. Meanwhile, Tolentino silencing that USD crowd with that thunderous hit.
Yeah, Tolentino again playing well today, but it can't be just her. Really, the others have got to step up to the plate. They lost the first set. They're here, they're down by 8 points, but if you're Ateneo, you gotta, erase that from your mind and concentrate on winning 1 point at a time.
5 points now in the match for Tolentino. She leads all Ateneo players in scoring.
Outside, off the net.
Hitting error there by Laure.
3-time UAAP best setter Jem Ferrer is in the house as well. Former Ateneo Lady Eagles, Therese Gaston and Jamie La Victoria. Yung isa seryoso, yung isa nag-enjoy, natatawa. Mixed emotions inside the venue.
Down the line.
And another point here for Caitlin Viray.
How special was that? I thought you were mentioning earlier that there are more basketball players in the venue. We just haven't found the other volleyball players. Slowly but surely.
Viray has got a champion's heart inside her as well. As I mentioned, partner ni Cici Rondina sa kanilang beach volleyball championship last year. Samonte.
And that's the greatest tutorial for you, playing alongside Cici Rondina. Yung instant on-the-job training.
Yeah, tsaka marami naging partner si Cici Rondina, Rica Rivera, Jem Gutierrez, and then this year when they won the championship, si Baby Love Barbon naman. So maraming natuto kay Cici Rondina.
Oh, for sure.
De Leon gets that one in.
Yeah, good serve.
Free ball mapupunta sa Ateneo. Let's see what they will do with it.
Oh.
Regalo
Picar just with the great presence of mind to tip it down. Alina Picar.
Yeah, that's again Mary Jean Balse and Venus Bernal in the house for USD.
Substitution, Lady Eagles. Dina Wong back
Dina Wong is now back on the floor. She had a lot of time to observe and recover.
Tolentino.
And we all know what the former UAP best setter is capable of doing, Dina Wong. Of course, we have Mosey Ravenna and Sinjin Reyes.
Serious.
Nani Ravenna experiencing her first finals.
Good serve.
Ball is in the air. Jimenez. Wong. Samonte.
Outside.
And that's off the block. Samonte celebrating as that ball was so close to hitting the line.
Yeah, it was close.
Panoorin natin dito, Noreen.
Yep.
Iniwasan pa ni Jules eh.
Ooh. But anyway, the call stays.
Oh, what a recovery.
Yeah, but that was a great serve.
Wong. Back to Samonte. Ball is high up in the air. Bicar. Ea. Pongay. Wong to Samonte again.
Net touch.
Umalog yung
on
net.
UST.
That's a net touch on UST, and slowly Ateneo is generating some momentum here.
Yeah, and that's what you want from Ateneo because, you know, they have to listen to Coach Oliver, being patient.
The parents of Kat
Timeout.
Tolentino,
Golden Tigresses.
Nolly and Irene.
Sige lang, tapos na yun. Wala na daw. Okay. Wala tayong huwag kayong magmadali. Pagnihan natin yung block. Gusto naman. Huwag kayong magmadali sa block. Gusto naman yung bola. Gustuhan natin na maayos. Huwag ginampaluin ulit. Pero ngayon, kasi tayo kumakatake. Problema natin yung pasa, unstable ang pasa.
May stop strike papunta dito. Okay, now, pag nasa atin ang bola, maximize, may running dito.
Keep asking him, girls. Keep asking him.
Oh!
Keep asking him.
You know what? You can feel, Noreen, that this is a crucial juncture in the match.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially for Ateneo
the
because
game.
they're down one
Still
set.
serving.
And they're down. So,
Tolentino.
you know, consecutive points should be good for them. But for me, more of when you watch them play right now, you can see there's doubt in their minds and they can't really, play the Ateneo way of volleyball. So they've got to get strength, from deep within themselves.
Madayag on the running attack. Galdones and Laure were ready for it. Samonte on the drop ball. Galdones keeps it alive. Ngayon naman, aatras, papalo si Ea Laure. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Bicar, ibibigay kay Rondina. Ngayon naman, Wong pupunta kay Maddie Madayag.
Well, that should boost their confidence talking about Ateneo as they trim the lead here in the second set.
Rondina with a hit. Wong to Madayag. And Matzilla is back at the Mecca.
And look at that reaction. That says it all. That's actually also a sign of relief, probably on their part.
Down by 4 are the Lady Eagles. Bicar, combination play!
Ea Laura.
You have blockers in front of you, but Laure just negating that effort.
6 years in the UAP Girls Division has prepared Ea Laure for today.
She's really playing like a veteran. Imagine mo, she has 5 years of that.
It's only the beginning. Meanwhile,
Isa
Jimenez
Jimenez.
continues to impress.
Yeah, things going well for USD. I feel coming into this game, they're playing with so much confidence, conviction in what they're doing and belief that they can win. You can see it in their aura.
And they're feeding off the
Rondina
crowd right now.
seals the net.
Chanting, go, Uste.
And we gotta mention also, USD has never defeated Ateneo this season. Both meetings or both encounters in the first and second round, Ateneo won. So Ateneo's actually, they want to win this as well.
USD has actually haven't beaten, or they haven't beaten Ateneo since 2012.
On
Oh,
service
January
really?
15th.
Jules.
It's 15 straight
Someone
wins
there.
for Ateneo in the UAP. So, the hunger is there for these Golden Tigresses. They want to end that drought.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
didn't realize it until last night when I was doing my research. Rondina.
Buster Rondina.
So, this USD community, bagay na bagay sa kanila yung mantra na kami naman.
Yeah.
Because for all these years, in terms of this matchup, it's really been Ateneo. So USD wants it to be their turn.
USD.
Yeah, but if you're
Roll
USD,
down. Into
you're
serve.
ahead here in the second set. If you can, you want to win this in 3 because remember, in the second round, they were ahead by 2 sets
Yes.
and they ended up
Yes.
losing the match.
You're right. It's great that you pointed that out. That's how elusive a win against Ateneo has been for UST. Isipin mo, the last time UST won against Ateneo, naglalaro pa si Rhea de Maculangan, sina Hirotsuji, sina Maruba Natikla, who we saw earlier,
Yeah.
Judy Caballejo. Eliza Valdez was still playing for Ateneo during that time.
Years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2012. Matayag.
Running attack.
That's what Maddie does.
Yeah.
Matayang.
And we always say, if Maddie plays well for Ateneo, good things happen. That's why we always mention, you have to get her the ball, get her involved. Even Bea De Leon, for that matter, today, not much yet.
That's the mother of Maddie, Donna. There's the pass. Rondina will get it back.
Rondina down the line.
Oh, boy.
CC wanted it. She got it. And she slammed it home.
You see the way she made like a no-look spike there.
UST.
She was facing
Set
one
point.
direction and just her arm, her follow-through.
Jimenez ends it
An
with an
ace to end the set for the 19-year-old rookie, Isa Jimenez. And the UST community up on their feet celebrating as they have established a 2-0 lead here in game number 1 of the finals. The USD legends celebrating and enjoying this 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's Coach August Santa Maria during my time.
Yan ang tunay na alamat.
Yes, yes. Before my time, during my time, and so many more years after that.
Will this be
We're ready for
a
set number
straight
3.
set victory,
Noreen,
or
just to break it
can
down,
Ateneo
what
come
has
back?
UST done to establish this lead? At ano naman ang kailangan gawin ng Ateneo to get back in the match?
USC is just playing consistent, you know, staying true to form with obviously their game plan, being patient, being creative. Look at the attack, 17-9, although Ateneo increased it, but at USC just is flowing very well. Again, staying true to form, their aces 3-0. Blocking Ateneo just by 1. For me, Ateneo's got to step up. This is not the Ateneo that we saw be number 1 at the end of 2 rounds. So they've really got to forget about the first 2 sets. They've been here before. They've lost the first 2 sets in their second round meeting. They came back. That's what they should remember from that and continue to fight on in today's game.
Ateneo has shown a lot of resiliency this season. They've been in 5-set matches on numerous occasions. At sinabi mo nga, yun yung pinaka-importante, yung nagawa nilang makabalik sa kanilang second round na laban kontra sa UST.
Yeah.
Huhugot ng malalim ang Lady Eagles sa pagkakataong ito.
Well, they got to start strong for me. Talking about Ateneo, they've got to start strong and remember what got them the number 1 seeding. How they played. Their number 1 in blocking. They played as a team. They have to work on their first ball. They have to take all these into consideration and try to win this 3rd set because their backs are against the wall.
Laure rising for that hit. There you see the leading scorers, Rodina with 14, the only player so far in double digits here in this match.
Oh, good cover.
Wong, back set for Tolentino, drop ball.
Soft touch.
That's what we're talking about. That's a good example of being patient, playing patient volleyball.
Let's go now to Franny Reyes.
Earlier, I mentioned Kim and Coach O's program, and she described it as helping her step by step. Now, that's how the Lady Eagles have to look at this game, step by step, a point at a time. Now, Kat Tolentino has been stellar for her team, getting in those points, and it's not often that I see her rallying her teammates in the huddle, but she did. Kat really wants this, and she wants her teammates to want it as much as her, if not more. In the 3rd set, the girls have to go back to basics, be sound fundamentally. They're in a crucial set now, and it's time that they show that Ateneo ball. Back to you guys.
That Ateneo wall is definitely something that they have to put up because that is their identity. That has been what they have established themselves as, the number 1 blocking team in this season and the previous one.
Yep, in set 2, just 1 block. So you know that they've got to work harder. But then we got to give it to UST. Bakar doing so well as a setter for UST, getting the people involved. Obviously, in today's game, it's not just CC, it's not just Ea. It's a team effort naman for UST.
You have Jimenez tallying 6 points. You have Viray tallying 6 points as well. Heck, even Alina Bicar has 5 points in this match. Pati yung setter gumagawa eh.
Oh, that's huge for USD.
All right, let's go now to Michaela Chavez for this update.
Anton and Noreen, with how the ladies have been displaying themselves, we can say that there is no other team that is hungrier for today's victory than them. The long wait is over. Coach Kufu Reyes has been continuously reiterating to the team that this season is ours. He praised the way they have been playing but required a steadier approach, solid and a lot more neutralized. He asked them to show much prowess on their attacks and prioritize on their services. MVP CC Rondina believes that the team can overpower this blue-blooded pack with conviction. She said, kaya to, wala lang mapapagod. The ladies are ready to offer their all here in the set at dalhin muli ang corona sa Espanya. That's all for now. Back to you, Anton at Berlin.
A lot is at stake today for UST. They want to get 1 foot in the door. They also want to end that long drought of winning against Ateneo.
Well, for Coach O, that reaction says it all. Really frustrations with the first ball, with
No
the
touch.
hitting error. You know,
Outside.
again, it's not the same Ateneo that we know.
And UST has taken the lead here in set number 3 after that Samonte hit went long.
Another good serve.
Walk. Samonte breaks
Samonte.
down the wall.
Through the block.
Again, Samonte, they need more of that from her. It can't just be Kat Tolentino.
Maddie Madayag at the line.
Madayag with 5 points today. One of 3 graduating players along with De Leon and Hekiliana. Viray from the middle. The wall was put up by the Lady Eagles. Rondina going cross court. Wong gets it in the air. It's going to be a free ball for UST. Ngayon naman, Picard. Ibabalik kay Rondina. Babalik na naman ang bola kay CC. Cross court. Easily picked up by Madayag. Samonte papalo. Right in between the 2 blockers. Babalik ang bola kay CC. What a save by Delerio. Blockers were there. Bea De Leon.
The beast.
Yeah, we
De
talked
Leon.
about Ateneo having to use their advantage, and that's a perfect example. Very aggressive at the net, and they finally get the kill block.
Bea De Leon is pumped up, and so is this young man, 30 Ravena.
Knows a thing or two about blocking.
And winning.
Yeah.
2-time finals MVP and champion. Rondina knows about winning as
Rondina.
well.
On the adjust.
And knows about never giving up. She can get blocked once, twice, thrice, but she'll still get her point some way, somehow.
16 points for the MVP, CC Rondina. Tolentino. That one goes long. And once again, UST will head into this
technical
technical timeout,
timeout.
leading Ateneo 8-7. O, paalala ulit sa mga mahilig mag-shopping dyan, the Trinoma Green Light Sale is back. And this is happening on May 17 all the way up to May 19. 70% off sa inyong mga paboritong tindahan. Ayan. CC Rondina saying, I've got this.
Yeah. Got your backs. Backs, huh? Everyone's back.
But she's always at the front line when it comes to attacking. Masyado malakas yung palo mula sa gitna. And UST looking for
That's
a
a
check
shot.
ball.
Point.
Coach Oliver
Tigers.
Almagro can't believe it.
Yeah, because the linesman did not raise the flag. Let's take a look at this. Clear as day. Check ball.
So good call by...
Whoa!
Oh, wait a minute.
Overruled.
Nagbago
No check.
ang desisyon ng ating mga
The Lady
referees
Eagles.
Caspillo and Eusebio. But from that replay, it looked like the ball grazed the fingers of Jules Samonte, at least on that replay.
Yeah, it was a clear check ball. I mean, but again, we have to mention the referees do not have
Oo, hindi nila ginagamit yung replay as basis.
poetic
Rondina
justice for
with
them.
the kill.
Look at those jackets.
Yeah.
Those hoodies.
The UST alumni, Joanne Toma Cruz, Bubbles, Villette, Tiny Ignacio there.
And USD gets another point. There's just something different about the Golden Tigresses today.
Yeah. No, actually, when we went to the Final Four already, you can see that they're really a different team altogether, a hungry team.
Tolentino. Picar. Laure. Wong to Tolentino. Drop ball. Picar. Goes back to Viray.
No touch.
Yeah, no touch there. It's
Outside.
happened in front of us. But you're talking about UST really being a different team. They look like the more focused team so far. But again, if you're Ateneo, you're just down by 1. But you have to win this set.
Kailangan na maibalik ng mga Lady Eagles sa kanilang kumpiyansa at tiwala sa sarili. At yung tapang. That's that faith, trust, and courage that Coach Oliver Almagro is trying to instill. But what about Alina Picar turning and burning the Ateneo Lady Eagles?
She's really been playing huge for UST. I think she's the calming factor. She's calming her teammates. Oh,
An ace by Caitlin Viray. 6 points in the match for Alina Picar.
Kasi yung bola, yung trajectory ng bola, nababangga mo, may angat na center eh. Huwag kang sunod na sunod, umalkas ka. Huwag mo malangin yung passing lane. May chance pa maisit eh. Pangalawa eh, you have to keep on talking kasi huwag malingan, gumeli ka na. Listen up.
Pag-atake natin, Dong, coverage tayo. Kung wala si Dong, yung dalawang gilid. Kaya na mag-maneuver ng natin, ng coverage natin. Inisilip ka, okay, silip mo. Ngayon, lihisan mo naman sila. Dagan natin. Let's go, USD!
well, we talked about how crucial this third set is. Obviously, Ateneo needing to win this to force a 4th set at least. So, you know, Coach O just constantly reminding the girls to stay in the game. You're down, but you ain't out. So you have to fight and stay in the match.
Gaston dropping it over the blockers. Laure gets room
Mega block.
by De Leon
Brilliant.
and Tolentino standing tall.
Yep. And that's the way to come off a huddle. Responding to the coach.
So you've got Madayag, Tolentino, and Gaston in the front line for Ateneo.
Yeah, but what is crucial for Ateneo is really to get the ball to Dina Wong. You can't have her chasing the whole time.
Oh, Laure!
Laure.
The drop ball works for her.
You know, for a rookie, really, she's impressed so many people. And how fitting, you know, she's just so smart.
And she breaks into double digits. That was the 10th point of the Rookie of the Year. Regalo para kay Casey Caldones. A Gatorade hydration checkpoint has been passed. Once again, the rookies of UST have been doing damage. Kaya naman si Coach O bringing in a rookie here in the finals for the first time, Erica Ragas. Picar sending that one straight to the net. Noreen, we feel the electricity here inside the Araneta Coliseum. Pero we've just been told na ramdam rin ang reactions at yung mga usap-usapan on social media. 18 out of the 20 topics on Twitter are trending. And it's all about this match.
Yeah.
18 out of the 20.
I mean, we're happy because we really encourage people to experience what we're experiencing right now.
CC Rondina, just absolutely sensational.
And a bit lucky there as it clipped the net.
Lahat na eh. A joust at the top between Wong and Rondina.
1-2.
Caldones.
Casey Caldones.
I said it earlier, the kids are all right. UST leads Ateneo 16-11. You gotta love the excitement, the intensity, the atmosphere of this first ever Katipunan versus España finals in women's volleyball. And you can support either UST or Ateneo by checking out
Erica
the official merchandise on UAAP store on Instagram and Facebook. And we talked about the kids. Coach Oliver's got some rookies as well. Erica Raagas getting a point there for the Lady Eagles. Gotta feel good for her in her first finals.
Yeah, he needs to change things up. Obviously, his starting six not working. Talking about the chemistry in today's game. So you want to find that spark plug, we always say.
Tolentino
from the
Tolentino
back row.
continues to lead the way for the Lady Eagles. Pero sinabi nga natin kanina, the support crew that we were talking about, they've got to collaborate and back up Cap Tolentino.
That's true. I mean, she has been consistent today, but we keep saying it can't be just her.
11 points in the match for Kat. Rondina! Just
Above
enough
the
to get the point.
Rondina.
CC Rondina has got MVP written all over her.
That's how smart a player she is. That's what I'm saying, Anton. She is so creative and so smart. She changes things up. I mean, she got that point. She just went over the blocker, clipped the part of the court.
Samonte will attack, avoiding the blockers. Picar goes to the other side. Jimenez with a hit, nothing there. Ngayon naman si Samonte ang papalo. Picar. Rondina, cross court. Hekiliana picking it up. Samonte again. And Samonte will get the point for Ateneo.
And the rally.
Yeah, man. You know, if you're Ateneo, you want to build from there. Now, a couple of points more, try to establish the momentum for yourself.
6 points in the match for Jules Samonte. And it's now just a 3-point lead for the Golden Tigresses, Noreen.
Yep. And for Ateneo, that's where you get the positive side of things, is we're just down by 3.
Tolentino with a hit. Picar was there. Delerio to Rondina. CC Rondina with another 20-point performance here in her final playing year for UST.
Just leading the charge for her team, really bringing, showing her teammates is we want this championship so bad.
This is the 7th time in 17 matches that CC has scored more than 20 points, or at least 20 points in a match. UST out of sync on that sequence.
Yeah. I'm not surprised, Anton. She'll score at any part of the court. We saw that from the back, from the sides.
Serving. Dina Wong.
Wong to serve.
Wong has to be the steadying presence for Ateneo. Rondina elevating. Ravenna was there to dig it up. Ravenna will give up a free ball for UST. Picar. Rondina That one looked like it was over the line. Yes, it's over the line, but that was the play that they used in the first set, remember?
Yeah.
They used it 2 times in a row to end it. Pero sa pagkakataong ito, hindi gumana. Yung malinaw, sumobra para kay Sisi at mapapatawag ng timeout si Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Timeout, UST.
Samantala, may setup naman tayo na maayos. Ang importante kasi, ang spiker natin nakapunto ng mabuti. Guys, okay, kailangan lang natin ng coverage. Okay, kailangan muna natin ng pasa. Once na umatake tayo, cover tayo. We are leading by 2, pero parang 3 yan kasi lamang tayo sa bola. Ibig sabihin tayo umatake.
Walang area defense. Walang agaw area lang. Come on, be positive. Hey, be positive, be positive.
17,682 in attendance in this year's first
Looking
ever
to tie the game.
UST
Gina
versus
Wong
Ateneo Women's Volleyball Final. In reference, the FU and LaSalle finals last year had 14,000, more than 40,000 in both matches.
Okay.
So this UST and Ateneo has exceeded that this year. So it's a good sign for volleyball that the fans continue to come in and support this game.
And appreciate talent when they see, right? I mean, these two teams have worked so hard to get to this point that it's just good, or it's just apt that they get the support.
Wong, quick attack for De Leon. And that's
De Leon.
the specialty of the house for Bea De Leon.
Well, better reception there, courtesy of Jules Samonte, and Bea De Leon gets a point. But again, they need more of that. We see the points, but they come in intervals. You know, you want to see spurts from Ateneo.
Oh, Samonte with a service error right there. That could be costly for Ateneo. Momentum seemed to be on their side.
Well, that really is huge. Again, you're down 2 sets. You're down here in the 3rd set. You're giving chase, and you cannot commit these errors.
Viray.
Gives one right back.
Now the nerves are kicking in. Minsan kasi pag alam mong halos abot kamay na yung goal, yun yung pinakamahirap to finally get that final nail in the coffin in.
So close, but yet so far
Yun.
away. No, it's true. And we have to mention nga, you said 4 rookies diba, in UST. So there is this pressure to try to close it out.
Laure pounds it off the hands of the blockers for the point.
Well, if you have a super rookie in there, Laure, that'll help the UST cause.
11 points in her first finals game in the collegiate level. Yeah, I said 4 rookies in the starting 6, 8 rookies in the entire roster. So mas marami pa sa kalahati yung mga rookies ng UST.
And it doesn't seem like it.
Maddie Matayan.
Meanwhile, Maddie gets her 6th point of the match. Isa pa sa mga super rookies natin, Jen Nierva.
And Mix Gomez.
Exciting din ang NU Lady Bulldogs in the coming years. Very excited about their development.
You really have a very talented pool of rookies this year. So imagine years from now.
Wong, Tolentino, Laure, Ravenna, Raagas, Picar, drop ball, popped up by Wong. Ravenna to Tolentino. Much needed spike. And the kill for Kat Tolentino. Ateneo has come to within 1.
And for Ateneo, this is your time, you know. You cannot wait for USC to reach 23 or 24. It is 2021, so you want to grab the lead if you can right now because, again, you have to win this 3rd set.
Tolentino with 12 points in the match to lead Ateneo in scoring. Laure with the set. Rondina. Wong. Ragas taking off, but just could not push the ball properly to the other side.
Well, that's huge because, you know, Coach O always wants to say, spike it, hit it. You know, this is such tentative offense for you. So you'd rather her give 100% and it goes out than, you know, be tentative with your offense and not put it in the court.
Rachel Roldan, she came in earlier for UST in that first set. Tolentino. Delerio. Rondina takes off. Madayag able to reach it. Samonte chasing it. Raagas will give up a free ball for the Golden Tigresses. Rondina!
Oh, good save.
Madayag pushing it back to the other side. Madayag with a hit. Ateneo scrambling. Tolentino giving up a free ball.
They're alive.
Vicar. Rondina!
That's very
the line for UST.
Rondina.
The MVP soaring and scoring for the kill. Sherry Rondina.
Timeout, Lady Eagles.
Sayang yung opportunity. Bakit ka mag-drop mo ng manipis? Ang drop mo nga sa likod. Palo tayo! May binibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon. We have to be aggressive. Okay, now, again, girls, you are your seconds. Early, basa muna. Saka tayo forward. Okay, let's do this. Go,
UST is trying to win their first match in the finals since they won the championship back in UAP Season 72. They're looking for their first win against Ateneo mula pa noong January 15, 2012. Kami naman ang sigaw ng buong komunidad ng University of Santo Tomas. And they are just 2 points away from getting victory here in game number 1. Ateneo still fighting though. Ragas with another hit. Popped up by the rookie libero, Janelle Delerio. A joust at the top, 2 against 1. Rally still continues. Wong picks it up. Hekiliana gets it in the air. Papalo si Tolentino. Delerio. Rondina! Rondina will not stop.
Wow!
She will not quit.
Wow! Sisi Rondina.
Hindi masusukat ang puso at determinasyon ng isang Sisi Rondina.
Look at her reaction. You know, I'm sure there's excitement, relief, fatigue, everything bottled into one person, but that's how she responds to all these emotions.
Match point for UST here in game number 1. Wong, Raagas sends that one long.
Victory!
UST
Tigresses
beats Ateneo for the first time since January 15, 2012 and wins their first finals match since they won the championship back in UAAP Season 72.
Well, you know, Anton, with what you just said about them, you know, making history for themselves after so many years, just goes to show who the hungrier team is, and they proved it in today's match.
A 15-match losing streak against Ateneo just evaporated. These USD Golden Tigresses came up with a legendary performance today.
And what about, for me, the game plan of Coach Kung Fu work today is to get everyone involved.
There you have it, the final set scoring 25-17, 25-16, 25-20 for CC Rondina and the USD Golden Tigresses. We will be back to put the finishing touches on this win by USD.